Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Monday. Well, I am back again and I got a few things in, so I thought I'd do a couple unbaggings here. Well, I got my 4 skeins of 823 that I know it won't take 4, but at least we'll have some for the blue willow looking thing. Oh dear, the pattern by Leslie Tear. I'm not real sure how to say that. And I also got a flat package. I think I'm gonna have to open it this way. Hopefully I can get it open without ripping it. Never seen anything come like this. But it came from Garibaldi's Needleworks in Shepherd, I want to say Michigan. Is that Michigan? Yeah, I think that's right. 4883 is the zip code. And it is my Dutch Beauty. Let me get rid of that piece of paper. It is going to be one pretty pattern, but it's fairly large. I don't know if it says here. Take off my glasses because I can't see. That is all in Dutch. Let's see. A Dutch Beauty is the name for this wonderful sampler made around 1790 by a 13-year-old girl from the Low Country. Only knowing her initials HVZ, we still admire this embroidery on which she succeeded to bring alive 68 creatures with needle and thread. The book contains a complete cross-stitch pattern. But it doesn't say, but it is just gorgeous. And it looks like it has muted colors in it, so I'll have to see when I get the thread. I'd ordered the thread and the material for this yesterday from 123 Stitch. I should have done it a couple weeks ago, but you know, stuff happens. And it's big pages. They're kind of folded in half, but they are broke down. You know, I'm not going to show you the whole pattern, but you know, by individual pages. That's just the way I'll have to what do you call it? That's, you know, I'll just copy one page at a time. I was looking, see if I could get rid of that part. This is part of the original. It says, the size of this sampler is unique. The composition looks well fixed and well balanced. The designs have been arranged in 3 rows, below each other, each row having a large main motif. The designs on both sides of the center are almost similar, if I could just talk. The only difference is they are embroidered in mirror image. Arranged in order, you will find a description of the most important motifs with their symbolic explanation. Well, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It has 1790 and 13 at the bottom with her initials up on top. I don't know what these are, but yeah, I've wanted this pattern for like forever. I'm not seeing anything where it says how big or how small it is on that. Let me just lay that right there for a moment. Is there any more instructions? I'm looking for, it talks about it, but I'm not seeing. It does say, at 1, 2, 3 stitch, it does say how big it is. Plus, it gives a listing of the threads. Maybe I missed something here. No, that's pattern. But it's fair size. But I don't have any thing as far as where and what it is. You know, how big. But it goes through the explanations in several different languages. But it tells about the symbol. Let's say the windmill is a symbol of energy, labor, and life. And then it talks about the trees and the gardens, and which is kind of neat. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm not seeing a thing that says there's no... Oh, well, there is a thread thing. It's over here. It calls for DMC. And it didn't call for very many colors. There's 12 colors. Not too bad. And I'm not seeing... Work with split thread. Okay, yeah, I get that. But it really doesn't say it's... Am I missing something? The embroidery... Well, it has it in centimeters. So the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it doesn't say whether that's the thread count, perhaps. Threads in the fabric, so you can use 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 16 count. And so I'm thinking I got 16. Not real sure. But and if I didn't get 16 count, I got 14 count or 28 even weave. I can't remember. I don't remember. It took me so long. So let's call it 14. It's 175. I mean 110 by 75. So 110 centimeters. 110. 110 is 43 inches in one direction. It's 110 by 75. So what did I say? 43 by so about 30. 30 by 45. It's fairly big, but it has some big open spaces. So we'll have to see. I'm sure the original was done on linen. It does show you how to do the cross stitch. And it looks like this is how it's, whoops, sorry, let me pull it down. This is kind of tall. This is how it's all broke down. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to doing that. And like I said, I don't know if these threads are what I ordered or not. I have no clue. Because I got this from Amazon. See, every time I went to go order this, even off Amazon, like 2 years ago, it was something that was going to have to take a while. Or they didn't have it at all in, what do you call it? In stock. And it was under Permian. Is that how you say it? Permian? So I am beyond words that I finally got it. Yeah. And it looks like it's straight cross stitch. Somebody did email me that it was straight cross stitch. It might have some, what do you call it? What is it called? Backstitch? I'm not real sure. I didn't look through the whole booklet, but yeah. It is pretty darn cool. It's amazing that that was done by a 13-year-old girl. All that stitching. It's awesome. It's awesome. So yeah, I can hardly wait to get on with that. Then the other thing that I got, it went on its little round robin trip. It went to Commerce City and it went to Denver. Whoops. It went here and there and everywhere. And it was mailed from Lexington, Kentucky. And there's nothing wrong with that address, so I don't know. Post office was kind of nuts that day. Because it went to Denver, to Commerce City, then it went to Gunnison, and then it went to Salida. So I have no idea who brought this. Sorry, crinkly. Because I wasn't here, so I don't think it was post office. So I got 2 sets of these. Oh, heck. Hang on, guys. Get it all straightened out again. They're nice little boxes. It's from Just Do Life. Oh, okay. I couldn't even remember who I ordered them from before. Oh, I got it upside down. I ordered 2 of these. Get it out of the box. Is that separate? Yeah. This is what it looks like. I just got off of work. I can't hardly talk. And you can put all kinds of stuff in this, you know, like if you have extra bead parts or whatever. But there are 30 little jars in here. Trying to figure out which way's up. It has lots of stuff wrapped very nice. It has a lid that just slips on. There's a nice piece of, oh my goodness, I've been talking too much today, of, you know, filler paper in between it to keep it kind of cushioned. But these are so cool. I got these for diamond painting, and I've got these for the beaded. I'll set that there. I'm not going after that one. But I usually just pour out a few beads, and then I just lay that. And when I want that color, I just pick it up, and it's not laying around. But it holds quite a few. But there's 30 of them, so I figured that's enough for 2 beaded cross stitches plus. Depending on how many colors. I think there's like 15 in each color. But you just open your... First I take the lid. And, okay, so what color bead I have here is number 7. So I write 7, and I put a line through it so I can tell it's not a 1. And I dropped that one, so we're just going to have to go with that. And open up my pouch. Now, it might take 2 to get it. So I just fill them in. As many as I think will fit. Sometimes they're a little staticky, just because they're plastic. Knock them down. Up. Come on. Now these you can get where they have, 10 in a thing. Let me pull you up just a bit here. But this has 30. So it'd fit. See, and it's so nice. And when you drop it, it won't break. They're pretty thick and well made. Let me see if I can show you the edges. So they're real sturdy plastic. They're not flimsy, they're hard. And I just absolutely adore them. So we need a 4. but it makes it so much easier to deal with. And since I know there's not too many and that those will probably fit, I just cut a corner off my thing. Oh, there was another hitchhiker. Almost. Knock him down. Whoops. I dropped a couple. They went flying. Put my lid on them. Now, I haven't even opened my other one because I'm waiting for my sister to get back from her trip. Now, this one, I know it's going to take 2. So, there's plenty here. So, I'll put a number 2 on that one. And I already cut the end because I couldn't get the silly Ziploc done. But we'll pour as many as we can in there. And it keeps them all nice and secure. You don't have to worry about dropping them. Yeah. Let me move this over just a bit and put this down where I can see it. But just pour your little beads in there. I try to get as many as I possibly can. Now, if there's this number 14, I will, since it's a bigger bag, I will just make a bag or a bottle for just one and leave the rest of them in the bag because I don't have a problem getting that one open. And I believe there's 14. Is there 14 or 15 colors in this? I can't remember. I was thinking it was 14. Whoop. It'd probably help if I took that lid off. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? I really don't feel like crawling around tonight and picking them all up. Not happening. Now, it depends how many containers I have left over. I may fill another container full, but I really don't see a need. But that's how you do that. And then you just secure it because you're not going to use it for a while. And most of these have a lot of beads in them. There's a couple colors in this. Like this will fit in one and that'll fit in one. That's going to take 2. But there are some, they do make them a little bit bigger and a little bit taller. But for what I'm going to use it for, it's great. I think they're awesome. And then you can just take these out and put your extra beads in there and put the lid on if you want. Or you can just leave them in the, it came in a nice plastic bag. I did cut the top off. But that's how I do that. So I got 2 sets of those. And one will go away until I'm ready, you know, to use it. But don't think. Well, we might need, that could be another one that just needs one. But they're so much easier to work with out of the bags. Then you don't have to mess with them and you can just, whoa, stitch, you know, and just carry on. But I just put a few in that lid and that lid's not going anywhere. I do have them strung out here on this table. I'll have to figure that out. But that is all I got there, guys. But I wanted to show you these, and let's see. I wanted to tell you how big they were. It doesn't. Oh, it says. It says they are 1 inch tall and 1.15 inches tall and 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch across. So, yeah. But they are really cool. And then when you get them all where you need to, you can just put that there. Put the glass. Has a nice heavy plastic thing on it. And I usually just write on this, you know, what the name of the project is. And if I'm going to store it for, you know, more than a month, you know, that I'm not working on it, then I will put a couple pieces of tape on both sides, only because I don't want them to tip over if I went to go grab something else out of wherever I'm storing it. But usually I try to leave them out, but it's easy to find and you just pick it up. Shoot, you could take that someplace with you to work on, you know. You could put your spare thread and stuff in here and take the empty containers out, you know, that let's say you're not going to use half of them. Well, you could put your thread and your needles or whatever in your case and then just put the case on it and you know you're using those needles and that thread. There you go. All right, guys. And like I said, I got these from Amazon. And I think, oh gosh, it was under $20 for a total for 2. So, and I think that's a real good deal. And when you're done with the project, just put your beads up, you know, I bought some of these little bags that are Ziploc, and I put number 10 or number 2, and then, you know, I'll write on it, on the actual bag, you know, it came from the flower project. And usually I don't do too many of these, so it's not real hard to keep them separate, you know. And I've found that you can, after let's say you finish the project, you put all your beads into bags. I just take hand sanitizer and a piece of paper towel, and it'll wipe what you've written there and also off of your little containers, and they're good to use again because they're not going to go bad at all. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.